guys, welcome to my channel. I usually do a lot of DIY stuff, but I'm also almost a mom. I'm in my third trimester, and I just wanted to talk about a condition that affects like less than 1% of pregnancies. It's very rare, so I am quite unlucky to have experienced this, but I'm also quite lucky in that it went away. So when I was researching online to see what information I can find about this, it was like very convoluted, very scattered. A lot of people were saying, oh, change your diet to this, do that. I didn't do any of that stuff, so I just kind of wanted to make a video of my experience with PUPP and how I got over it. So yes, I had PUPP. I guess I still do have PUPP as I'm still pregnant. I developed it in the second trimester, which is really weird. So around September 6th, I had a rash that started like from my belly to like my chest, and it was like really bad in my chest area, like very red, itchy rash. And it looked like it was spreading. It was like kind of on my arms as well. You know, I did the whole WebMD thing. I was looking around, asking around like, what is this? What could it be? I thought it could be PUPP, but I went ahead and went to the dermatologist just in case, because I thought, you know, I'm not an expert. Maybe it is an allergy. So I went to the dermatologist like a couple of days after, and they did a biopsy on me, and I still have a scar, little scar of the biopsy. That was not fun. And let me sit a little bit closer. So yeah, so then I did the biopsy, and in the meantime, the doctor was like, here's some steroids, take a Zyrtec to fall asleep. And I'm one of those people that's very like, oh, I don't like to take medicine. Like if I have a headache, I just kind of suffer through it a lot of the times, unless like I really can't take it. You know, like I try to find natural ways to deal with things instead of like resorting to medicine. That's just the way I am. So this is the steroid cream that they gave me. They said to put it on one time in the morning, one time in the evening for a week. I probably put it on for like 2 mornings and an evening. Like I really didn't want to use medicine. And I took the Zyrtec, which is an over-the-counter, and I took the Zyrtec like maybe one night. The thing about PUPP, and this seems to be really common, is that it tends to be even itchier at night, so it was like really hard to sleep, and I was just being such a grouch to my husband and the people around me, and so that's not good. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take the Zyrtec, see if it helps me sleep, and it really did. So Zyrtec definitely helps. Then again, you're pregnant, you want to like not take as many things if you don't have to. So Zyrtec, in case you don't know, is over the counter. Anybody can get it. Definitely check with your doctor's office to see if it's okay for you to take it. They said it was okay for me to take it. After I went to the dermatologist, I called my OBGYN and I was like, hey, these are the medicines that the dermatologist prescribed for me. I have this weird rash going on. We didn't know what it was yet. Biopsy had to come through, and they're like, yeah, that's fine. You know, just keep us updated. Let us know what it is. Let us know what happens with your biopsy results. So this was like, okay, didn't really do much. What really helped that the dermatologist recommended with CeraVe lotion for sensitive skin. So I was like slathering that on all the time. And also because I didn't know what it was that was making me itch, I was like trying to do deductive reasoning. The doctor thought initially that it was just a topical allergy. So something I was wearing, something I was, you know, coming in contact with. So I literally washed my entire closet with the fancy like 7th generation detergent. Maybe you've seen it in the store. It's like, you know, no dyes, no perfumes, da 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 da. That didn't really help, but I guess that's nice because now I have that for when the baby comes, because I don't want, you know, to wash my baby clothes in a bunch of chemicals. And but really what really helped was for sure the CeraVe lotion. And then another development, as I was like trying to figure out like maybe it's this, maybe it's that, is I stopped wearing polyester and synthetic clothing material. I switched to pure cotton everything. I bought all new bed sheets, everything cotton. Like if it touched my skin, if it wasn't cotton, it felt horrible. It felt like my skin was on fire. It felt like I had just like mosquito bites everywhere. Like it was just a terrible experience, as anybody who's gone through PUP could feel. Like it's terrible. I was almost 23 weeks when I got PUP. It went away by week 24, definitely week 25. And now I am almost 29 weeks. I'm gonna be 29 weeks in a couple of days. As you can see by my gigantic belly. Another weird thing is that they're like, oh yeah, PUP is associated with stretch marks. I don't have any stretch marks at all. So I don't think anybody knows what the heck PUP is about, what's going on, or what. You know, a lot of people say like, oh, it won't go away until you give birth. Mine did. Oh, it usually is if you have a boy. I'm having a girl. Oh, it usually presents itself very close to birth. I got mine in the second trimester. I mean, I don't know. I just thought it was weird enough to make a video about. Do with it what you want. You know, if you want to try different diets or whatever, maybe that works for you. For me, like what felt good was the cotton, the CeraVe. That's about it. When I couldn't sleep, took the Zyrtec, and I really hope that doesn't come back. So far, it has not come back. Thank the Lord. From what I understand from my research, PUP is basically an autoimmune thing. It's your immune system freaking out that there's like 2 sets of DNA in there. That's like another theory. But like I said, they don't really know for sure, because when you look it up, they're like, yeah, it's stretch marks. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, it's that. I don't know. Happened to me, and it was like kind of none of the above. The one thing I will say that it was for me that they say could happen is that it's my first child. They say it happens more with the first child, but I've seen a lot of other people say, hey, it happened to me, you know, randomly with my second child. Like, people, like, we just don't know. It's the weirdest thing. So for those suffering out there, I feel you. It sucks. But, you know, just hang in there, because it might just heal itself and disappear. Like, it will disappear eventually. It's just a matter of, will it disappear next week, or will it disappear like when you give birth? You know, I know sometimes it even comes after you give birth, which is a bummer, because I can imagine you're taking care of a newborn and you're dealing with that horrendous rash. The only other thing that I can think of is if you're a spiritual person. For me, it just so happens that I'm Catholic, so I went and I prayed in front of the Blessed Sacrament, and it was not very long after that my PUP rash went away. I don't know. Could be a connection. I think it's possible. So that was kind of a miracle that happened. But yeah, you know, hang in there, ladies. It's a very tough rash to deal with. Totally understand your pain. I can't imagine if I would have had to deal with that until I gave birth, being that I got it so early on. And I know some people even get it like the first trimester, and it's just like, oh, my heart goes out to you. But yeah, if you've experienced PUP, comment below. I want to know what your story is. What's your experience with it? Did it go away? Did it come back? How are you dealing with it? Hey guys, so here I am again, and it's actually been 1 year since I recorded that video. I said it was September. That was September of 2023. It's now September 2024. I had my baby. I went through with my entire pregnancy, and I just thought that it was important to note that the PUP never came back. It didn't come back afterwards. It was the weirdest thing. So I just thought, I'm catching up with all these videos that I had shot that I just never posted because I got super pregnant. I broke my clavicle towards the end of my pregnancy. Things got complicated. We moved, and I just kind of forgot about my channel until, like, I don't know, I remembered it. So now I'm like posting stuff again. So yeah, so that's what it was. Take care, guys.